If you'd like to see how I'm going to transform these Five Below knockoff Crocs into these lovely rhinestone and pearl embellished Crocs with denim, keep watching this video.
Hey YouTube! So today in this video I am going to be embellishing these very plain white knockoff Crocs. They are size 8-9 and I purchased these from Five Below. They look very janky. Just by looking at them, you can just tell that they're not Crocs. They're not Crocs. Well, at least to me, you can. This area right here is different. Oh, and I put this pearl on here. Just testing this glue out that I want to tell you guys about. Well, I actually did a video. This is my second time using this glue. And I just wanted to test it out, how it adheres without even being sanded down. When I tell you this is on here so well, I tried to pull this off and I think it's going to actually rip a hole in this rubber material trying to take it off. Like, it is really on here. So the glue that I'm going to be using today is called Bob Smith Industries. It's $10 and I got it off their website to research which one I should actually get because they have so many to choose from. And they have many uses for this and different materials. To the actual website to research which one to use. This one is called MAXI. This is good for ceramics, plastics, hardwoods, but also the website said rubbers. This dries in seconds and it has a full cure in 3 hours. So this is what I'm going to be using. I'm gonna sand these down with my drill off camera so I can get straight to the point. But then I'm going to be using some denim on here. I have a new little method that I'll be using. I'll show you that method as soon as I sand these down. Right back. Okay, you guys, so I want to try something different, okay? So for this shoe, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some fabric. I'm going to be using some of this Dollar Tree fabric. I'm not sure if you're aware of this or not, or if this is at your Dollar Tree yet. It's called Crafter Square, and it's just some fabric. And I bought this because I figured I'd find something to do with it eventually. And that was probably months ago, and I had this for a while. So it's some thin fabric, okay? So I'm also going to be using some denim fabric. I already ironed on these little paw prints. So I think I'm gonna like just dedicate these to people, to dog lovers. So all of you dog lovers out there, shout out to you. People who just really are crazy about their pets and just love their cats or dogs or whatever you have. But I cut out, well, first of all, I'm going to use the denim. I like when people put the denim on the Crocs. It's a really cute look. But I wanted to step it up a notch. So you see I ironed on some heat transfer vinyl. So on this one, it's going to actually say Dog Mom. So I'm going to put the words Dog Mom on this one with this little paw print here. I'm gonna see how I can make that fit. So I'm gonna use my iron, but to make this video more relatable for people who don't have a heat press machine, I'm just gonna show you that you can do this without that. So here is the denim. Make sure you have the steam off of your iron, and then also make sure that it's on the highest setting, which is usually cotton or linen. Just let that sit on there for a few seconds. Then you go ahead, peel that off, and there you have it. Dog Mom. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started.
Okay, so now what I'm doing, I'm just opening up the Dollar Tree fabric, which is very thin, and I'm cutting it down to try to get a nice shape on the shoe. And I'm going to start off using the MAXI glue, which I end up changing my mind and not using it on the second shoe for the fabric because I didn't know how the fabric was going to adhere with this glue. But it did work, but because it's such a thin glue, it did kind of leave very gentle, light, unnoticeable staining. So I'm just kind of smoothing it down really good using my glove. And I'm just trying to show you that my glove did stick to the fabric and it snatched a hole in my glove. So be careful when using this glue. Okay, so I'm just trying to see how I want the Dog Mom denim patch to lay on. Now I am going to use E6000 because E6000 works on pretty much everything for the most part. And I'm going to use that on fabric. So I will be switching back and forth between the glues because it didn't make sense to use this thin glue on the fabric and it would just soak it right up. So again, I'm using E6000 here because these pearls are going on top of the fabric. I just want to line it, you know, really good. Now, where there's no fabric, I'll go back to using the Bob Smith's Maxi Cure. So you'll kind of see me just go back and forth with the glues. So like right here, I think I did finish it off with the E6000. And right here, I'm using E6000 again just to line it on top of this denim because the E6000 is pretty thick. And I think the denim would just drink this little thin glue right up. So here, I'm using the Bob Smith glue again, so you kind of get the reason why I'm going back and forth. Also, if you're interested in this shoe, I will have it available for sale on my website. It is a size 8-9 from Five Below. So I think the denim and the heat transfer vinyl looks very good together. It's very clean. It's very clear. You can read it very good. I did decide to add rhinestones to it. You definitely can just leave it plain without the rhinestones, but I thought the rhinestones would make it look even more glamorous in my opinion. And I'm adding the rhinestones to the paw prints as well. Those are a 3mm rhinestone that I'm using there. Now, you can do so much with this little idea that I came up with using the heat transfer vinyl to put a message of whatever you want it to say. Like you can have it say your wedding date if these are like your wedding Crocs. You can have it say the class of the year that you're graduating. You can have it say all types of things. So I think this is like a really cool idea. So here I'm just adding some rhinestones to the little strap area of the shoe. Okay, so now you see me working on the second shoe and I'm using E6000 this time. And once again, I'm just trying to smooth this on here very carefully. I think this glue worked a little better because it didn't seep through the fabric like the Bob Smith's glue did. And then I'm just going to trim the edges up of the excess fabric. Now I'm just really trying my best to make sure that this fabric lays as smooth as I can possibly get it. It was a challenge because this fabric is really thin, but I definitely tried my best. So this is my first time working with any type of fabric on a shoe, so I definitely will find a better method next time. And here I'm just trimming this excess fabric off the edge. Now what I'm doing here is just going back over the fabric and lifting up the flaps that aren't tacked down properly. And I'm just adding a little bit more glue and just kind of smoothing that down to make sure everything is nice and secure. Now I'm just trying to see how I want to place these paw prints on the other shoe. I decided to trim up this denim because I felt like it was a little big and I kind of want to just give it a different shape. This is also great just considering that everyone does not want to have luxury charms and patches all over their Crocs or bling. I'll try to figure out how to do a pair of Crocs without bling, but I think this was nice just to showcase just a whole different type of vibe of shoe that's not totally geared towards luxury. Some people like something toned down and just that fits their personality.
Working on the second shoe. I had also cut out this little dog bone with the heat transfer vinyl to kind of go along with the theme of the dog mom and, you know, bone, dog, you know. Then I have this little piece of vinyl. So I'm just going to iron this on and then place this and press this on with my iron for a few. Carefully peel that off. And there we go. Now I'm just gonna glue this on here some type of way. Maybe I can angle it. And I'll be gluing this on with the E6000.
I'm actually considering having the heat transfer vinyl available for people who don't have a cutter on my website. If you want, maybe even with the denim patches. I'm not sure. Let me know what you guys think about that. But I think the heat transfer vinyl to me is like a game changer as far as customizing the Crocs. So here what I'm doing, I'm just going around the trim again with the red pearls. I thought this looked really nice. These are 6mm pearls, and I just thought it looked nice to tie in with the red and the white fabric. And I do like that this little dog bone is on here. It just kind of made sense to do it. Then once I'm done trimming up this little small area of the denim, I'm going to go around the front of the shoe with a white 8mm pearl. Finishing up this little paw print area on this shoe, and I'll be all finished. And again, I'm using E6000 on this area because it's on the actual fabric area. And I only use the MAXI Cure glue Bob Smith on areas like these. If you are a Croc customizer, it's always a great way to make yourself stand out by thinking of new innovative ways to customize the Crocs so they don't look like anybody else's. Okay, you guys, here is the final finished result of these Five Below Dog Mom Crocs. Now, I'm really excited about these Crocs because it's very different than the styles of Crocs that I've done before in the past. And lately, I've just been trying something new. Just trying some different looks here, trying some different designs, and this just kind of popped up in my head. This is definitely for all of you dog lovers out there. I think this will be a great way to showcase how much you love your pets. And that's the great thing about Crocs. You can go so many different directions with them, and you can really cater them to your personality. And also, I wanted to test out this other glue, which I think is very good. But you see that it just made sense to use it only on the actual rubber fabric, the only actual rubber shoe area, not on the fabric. So I did kind of go back and forth between the two glues. Also, I just really like the look of the denim. And I thought the paw print fabric was just so cute. I'm not really a dog person. They're fine, but I'm not like a dog mom or anything like that. But there's so many people I know who like really adore their dogs, and I just thought this would be such a great idea. Let me know, like, are you guys dog lovers? Would you make something like this? What do you think about the denim fabric? What do you think about the Crafter's square fabric? I thought that it was a really nice touch adding that on. Even though it is super thin, I kind of made it work. But I just want to thank you guys for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did like it, or send it to a dog lover, or share it on Facebook to some dog lovers. But thanks again. Bye-bye. Check out our website, myroyalradiance.com, and we do carry faux leather inspired designer fabric for your crafting needs, luxury inspired croc charms, as well as iron-on patches and much more. Enjoy the coupon code MyRoyalBeauty10 off. Check out our website, crtacticaldefense.com, where we do sell in-waistband gun holsters, belly band holsters, and many more. Please check out my discount code VIBES for a special discount for my subscribers. You can follow me on Instagram at lifeisawholevibe with underscores in between each word. It's also the same name on TikTok. And if you do subscribe to this channel, make sure that you do hit that notification bell so that you will be alerted when I upload new videos.